Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
This terrific, familiar sight for all who follow Latin American football. It is featured in so many famous international tournaments. We're up and running then. And no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Eto. And that's really well manoeuvred. Pepe gets the foot in and wins the ball. Iniesta. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Otto calmly anticipates. That is ended up in no man's land. And it's Totti. And he's let fly! It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. And he was quick to react. Now it's Van Basten. Now that's well seen too. Danielson. Neither of the... Good effort from distance. Oh, the ball's run loose here. So Javier Zanetti, Jim, very little doubt, I suppose, that he will have a huge influence on the outcome today.
Absolutely, Peter. One of his teammates even said he was better than all of us put together, which goes to show how complete a player he actually is. When it comes to balancing attack and defence, I'm not sure there's ever been anyone better.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Blaublitz Akita with the corner, there first. Well read, and the danger is averted. Urawa Reds have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Azar. Urawa Reds have got it back and they'll have another go. Knocks it into space. Dahari. Chance for a shot! It's run loose. Oh, it's fallen loose again! Van Basten! Scorching strike! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
So we have the first goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do. Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
And this is Van Basten. Probing pass. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Davids is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And here's Kagawa. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. So he's plotting something before playing it in. Ah, that's a waste.
The moans and groans are predictable. He felt compelled to try.
Oh, this looks sharp. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Totti will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Some resolute defending there. That is good alertness. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Iniesta can see things others simply cannot.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Not the most accurate pass. Tries to play it through. And this is Hazard. It's Hazard! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Elects to cross. 15 minutes till half-time. And he's picked it up out wide. Totti.
Totti really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
He's on it. Can he get away? Oh, nicely intercepted. Iniesta. Eto'o. And a chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Always goal side. Zanetti cuts it out. And he's intervened well there. And it's Rashford. Now it's Van Basten. Great defending, strong and determined. Totti going face-to-face with his great rival. Goes for a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then. Dahari is there, and he can get that clear. And now they can spring out of defence. That's an imaginative pass. Stood up well to him there. Now it's Van Basten. Just eases him off the ball. Pass somewhat off target. Has a look and plays it forward. And here's Eto'o. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Can he finish? That is decidedly lacking.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Now it's Eto'o. Totti, who needs just a moment to score a goal. Looking for options for movement. He played through for the wide man. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Ambitious ball here. Looking to play him in. Pinches it off him. Played into space. Now it's Van Basten.
That's going in strongly.
And for the first half, that is that. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Blaublitz Akita coming in at half-time, leading by 1-0.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Blaublitz Akita with the game's only breakthrough. It's 1-0.
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego. Número 17, número 12, número 26. Entran número 11, número 9.
So we're off again.
Número 18.
Blaublitz Akita currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Pepe gets across to intercept that. Mbappe driving on and making good progress. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to...
Berbatov! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And this is Berbatov. Is that a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Off target by a whisker. Blaublitz Akita, different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Pepe wins the duel this time. And here's Mbappe. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Great vision. No, didn't quite have the weight on it. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Urawa Reds clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now it's Lee Kang-in. That's been cut out, well played. And it's Azar. He's looking wide. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Zanetti delivers. Abbiati claims it without any fuss.
Urawa Reds really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Eto is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be. Eto really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now it's Inzaghi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, now he can run away with it. There's the shot! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Oh, what a chance. And after doing all the hard work as well, he'll be kicking himself here.
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego.
Number
4,
3 coming up.
Número 8. Número 10.
Lee Kang in,
Entran.
goes short.
Número 3.
In by
Número 15.
Rijkaard.
Número 5.
Urawa Reds
Cambio.
are looking to go forward now. Totti. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's approaching that time where you have to decide whether you stick or twist, Peter. I'm inclined to think the latter, but the boss probably has quite a few things which he has to factor in yet, so let's see.
There will be a throw-in. Rashford is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Mbappe, he's picked his way through. Shot a goal! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Mbappe just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
He has found the way through. Rashford with the cross. Oh, good-looking ball. Ah, he's had it taken off him. Akanji cuts out the pass. 75 minutes played. Pepe gets over and intercepts.
Akita surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Can he get on the end of this? Van Nistelrooy. Dani Olmo. He's a sharp little ball here. It's a promising position. Cross in, looks like a good one. Ah, again the flag's up. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the top.
And the shot! And there's a goal! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, for me, you can't fault the keeper there. The effort went in at the widest possible point off the upright. Nothing he could do.
Blaublitz Akita are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
He can run onto that, and this is Berbatov. Berbatov! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, judging by his reaction, he clearly feels he should have made more of it, but he's looking very much like the big threat at the moment.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Abiati getting this one clear. Dani Olmo. Lee Kang-in. Now it's Berbatov. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Now that looks a decent ball. Looking for the run. It's run loose here. Now it's Inzaghi. Can he get it through? Oh, no joy this time. Eto'o is herring after that one. And he's quick to snatch it back. And it's Van Nistelrooy. And he plays one through. It's Eto'o! It's in! Deep into injury time! Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Eto'o demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
The Urawa Reds give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
Oh, that's well spotted. Well timed, excellent interception. We are into stoppage time. And time is up. Blaublitz Akita have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. Well, how will we look back on that?
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a game of football, but I actually found it very